Hello and welcome to homework walkthrough video for 5.02b, determining a constant of proportionality. Continue brief. Let's get started. First, let's take a snip. In art class, Millie mixes green paint and white paint to make a certain shade of green. The amount of green paint is proportional to the amount of white paint. Use the values shown in the table to determine the constant of proportionality of green paint to white paint. This phrase right here is the most important part of this problem. Green paint to white paint. Constant of proportionality, so our y divided by x equals k, how we find constant of proportionality, is the same as finding the unit rate. Unit rate. When we have a word problem that asks us to find something to something or something per something, we can find that constant of proportionality or unit rate by doing the first thing, the green paint, divided by the second thing, the white paint. So green paint is our y, and the white paint is the x. Green paint is the y, white paint is the x. So if I do green divided by white or y divided by x to find the constant of proportionality, I could do 20 green paint divided by 8 to find my constant for this problem. What is 20 divided by 8? Senor calculator. 20 divided by 8 is 2.5. 2.5. And in my answer, I put 2.5 only, just the number. 2.5. Question 2. Let's take a snip. Table shows a proportional relationship, x's and y's. The constant of proportionality formula is y equals k times x. This formula tells us what y is. Let's rearrange this formula so we can find out what k is. Let's move x to the other side of the equation by dividing both sides by x. And we have y divided by x equals k. Oh, now we can find what k is, because k is all by itself. Y divided by x. 72 divided by negative 9 equals k. What is 72 divided by negative 9? 72 divided by negative 9 is negative 8. Yeah, negative 8. Just the number, not equals k in there, just the number. Yay, points. Question 3. Table shows a proportional relationship, x's and y's. The formula for constant of proportionalities is y equals kx. This equation tells us what y is. We don't want to know what y is. We want to know what k is. So let's rearrange this formula with inverse operations and move x to the other side of the equal sign. Those cancel out. Y divided by x equals our k, our constant of proportionality. K, constant. So if y divided by x is our k, negative 5, our y, divided by 4 should equal our constant. What is negative 5 divided by 4? Negative 5 divided by 4 is negative 1.25. Negative 1.25. Woohoo! Question 4. Trista gets paid a constant rate at her job. The amount of money she makes is proportional to the number of hours she works. Use the values shown in the table to determine the constant rate of pay. So, to find the constant of proportionality, we can use this version of the constant of proportionality formula, y divided by x equals k. Also, finding the constant of proportionality is the same as finding the unit rate. Unit rate. We've learned in previous lessons that with word problems, we need to look for a special phrase that can help us find the unit rate, and then ergo de facto, find the constant of proportionality. Here, are we looking for dollars per hour? Dollars per hour? And draw a clock. Bloop, bloop. Or hours per dollar? We're trying to find dollars per hour, right? That's how pay works, money per hour, not hours. Like how many hours do you have to work to get $1? That no one talks like that. So we don't do this one. We want to find dollars per hour. To find the dollars per hour, we can do dollars divided by the hours. There's another clock. So if dollars per hour tells us the unit rate, dollars divided by hours would also tell us what the constant of proportionality is. Dollars is our y value. Hours is our x value. So money divided by hours, 80 divided by 5. If you earned $80 and worked 5 hours, how much money do you make per hour? Let's see, 80 divided by 5. Oh, $16 an hour. Do not put the $sign in your answer, just type the number. Nice. Question 5. The price of 6 pounds of bananas is 6.54. The relationship between the cost and the pounds of bananas is proportional. What is the constant of proportionality for price per pound of bananas? Price per pound of bananas. Now, my numbers might be different than yours, but you can use a similar strategy to solve your questions that I use for my questions. So 6 pounds is that much money. To find the constant of proportionality, we can also find the unit rate. They are the same thing. To find the unit rate, we can look at this special phrase right here, price per pound. We can find the unit rate of price per pound by doing price divided by pounds. So price would be our y value. Pounds would be our x value. And let's see, what is our price? Oh, 6.54. And our pounds is 6 for this problem. So what is 6.54 divided by 6? 1.09. That is the constant of proportionality and also the unit rate too. Huh. Look at that. Question 6. Beth and her friends are making lemonade. Lemonade. Beth and her friends are making lemonade. They use 3 scoops of sugar for every 146 ounces of water. The ounces of water is proportional to the scoops of sugar. What is the constant of proportionality of water per scoop of sugar? To find the constant of proportionality, we can also find the unit rate. When we find unit rates, we look at this special phrase right here. What are we looking for? Are we looking for scoops per water? Or are we looking for waters per sugar, like ounces of water per sugar? We are looking for ounces of water per sugar. So we can do water divided by sugar to get our unit rate or our constant of proportionality. So water is our y value, water, and sugar is our x value. Water's first, sugar's second, in what the question's asking for. So when we use numbers, our water number, 146, comes first, and our sugar number, 3, comes second. And that will give us our constant of proportionality divided by 3, 48.6 repeating. 48.6 repeating. Point. And then I have to click my special arrow button and then click on the repeating. There we go. 0.6 repeating. Come on. Nice. Could have also written it as a fraction. Last question. The cost of taxis is $23.2 for 5 miles. The cost to ride is proportional to the number of miles. What is the constant of proportionality for cost per mile? To find the constant of proportionality, we can find the constant of proportionality by finding the unit rate. To find the unit rate, we look at this special phrase, cost per mile. What is the question asking for? Oh, it's asking for cost per mile, not miles per cost, miles per dollar. Nope. It's asking for dollars per mile, cost per mile. So to find the cost per mile, we can do the cost divided by the miles. That will give us our unit rate. And that will also give us our constant of proportionality. Dollars is our y value. Miles is our x value. We'll learn later why dollars is the y, miles is the x, what independent and dependent variables mean. But for today, this is all we need to know. So our dollars number comes first, 23.2. Our miles number comes second, 5. What is this, senor calculator? 23.2 divided by 5 is 4.64. That is the constant of proportionality. It costs $4.64 per mile for a taxi. Oh, yeah. If you need more help with this homework, make sure to send me a Canvas message. I would love to help you however I can. Good luck and goodbye.